Wait. Boom.
Yo.
Yo. All right, so let's see. We got the chat right here. I need to see how to make it bigger. Let's do this full screen.
Top right button. Very top right.
This one?
Nope.
That one.
Nope.
That one.
That one. There you go.
Boom.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Discord people?
What's up? Oh, we got Twan, Licks, Lance. Mello said, "How did you meet Viperactive?"
Oh my gosh.
Online.
I got a on the internet.
Yeah.
I got a DM one day on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Said, hey, here's a video of me playing your song. He's like, let's cook. I
Yeah.
was like, okay.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. And then
Yeah.
now we just hang out and do shows and make music. And
Yeah.
let's see what else we got. Thank you, Vivian says, how are you loving the song? Thank you very much.
Oh yeah. What's up, Chris? What's up, other Chris? Mr. Dime Piece. What's up,
Let's
guys?
see. What is your favorite part of the song when playing it out live at shows? We played it a few times. I don't know if I have a favorite moment.
Drop one.
Drop one.
Drop one. Drop one.
Drop one. Drop one goes pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a really good one, and I feel like it's more exciting because it is like the first drop, and so we just kind of like the energy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just ready.
Yeah. Something about that drop with CO2 is so fun.
Mm-hmm.
Just you know.
Mm-hmm. The 360 one was pretty crazy too.
I know. I know.
With the lasers and everything. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out on my Instagram. And your Instagram as well, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, we're losing.
Oh, we have to like manually.
No, I think it's because I scrolled up.
Oh, I see.
Angel's Crest at Veld was not.
Yeah.
That was the song that when I DM'd him.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Tiff was at the 360 set. It was wild, so fun.
Yeah.
Jago said, "Hi Viperactive, I was in the Hitta remix contest."
Oh, let's go. Shout out Hitta. Let's see.
Let's see. Please send maybe one day. I was at Buffalo and Veld. Nice.
Shout out Buffalo Crew.
Shout out Buffalo Crew.
Yeah.
What's some advice you can give for a young artist?
Oh my gosh.
I'll let you take this one.
Okay. Okay.
I feel like a lot has changed for you in the last year, maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
So maybe you might.
So this is not like how it is for everybody, but for me, like not focusing too much on. I feel like a lot of people get stuck in like this kind of trap of focusing all their time and energy on trying to play like local shows in their hometown. I think that like while fun, it's just like as far as like growing as an artist and all that, it's like it's all about music production and it's about just trying to like fall in love with the process of making music and doing it constantly all the time. It's like I produce every day, you know, there's not a day that goes by unless I'm like, you know, sick or something where I stop, but that and then just, you know, releasing your music. Trying to have a song out, you know, every month or whatever, which gets easier as you know, continue to work on your music and actually output more and
you get your confidence like when you're just releasing like, oh, this release went well, you know, and then after 5 really good releases, you're like, okay, I'm just gonna keep doing this.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But even be ready for the first several, the first several to just do nothing, you know. But sometimes that's okay. Like the song that Mello found originally, Angel's Crest, like that song did not do very well when it first came out, and it took a long time. But then eventually it picked up a lot of steam, you know.
I think in that weekend it was like me and Excision and who else played it?
Excision
like
and like Fred again and like everybody at one time. Yeah. But you gotta trust the process and work at it, you know. Yeah.
Said really well. Yep. And also, yeah, I think like that was interesting about don't focus on just playing like in your hometown.
Yeah.
Because that is a ceiling, you know what I mean? So if you look past that and like beyond and think of yourself as like a bigger artist, you almost kind of like bring that energy to yourself, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you'll start getting shows here and there, and like out of state and stuff.
Yep.
That's kind of how it all starts.
Mm-hmm. Then you come back and
And
do
you
your
come
hometown
back,
show.
and it's like way cooler.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. Yeah.
It definitely had some really, really small hometown shows that like, were not cool,
Right.
like
Yeah.
at all. Yeah.
Viperactive, my JOYTIME collective, huge W. Can we expect more on him in the label? A little project, maybe, perhaps, maybe sooner than later. Maybe.
Guess we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah. Let's see.
Any shows in SoCal? What made me interested to make a collaboration with Viperactive? What was that first song? And then he came over here to this studio and showed me everything else, and I was like, oh damn, this is sick.
Oh yeah, that was fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we sat and we worked on the melody for like 9 hours.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. First, yeah. Tried to find a melody, worked on it for that whole day.
Yep.
Ended up not even using that one. Since you came up with another one.
That's right.
Later on, like weeks later.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, okay, that's like way better.
Yep.
They're going so fast.
All right.
Mello, how much did those early 2000s, 2010s emo punk hardcore bands inspire you? They still do. That's like still my main music I listen to. Happy belated birthday. Saw some clips of the 360.
Oh,
the crowd singing and having. Oh yeah.
Man.
We had a bit whoever was there, I think I saw Tiff say she was there. She was a part of that birthday singing then. There's a lot of people.
So funny.
Yeah. Let's see.
Airfield set. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's awesome. Main musical inspirations right now? Oh my gosh.
Yeah. What do you think?
Joyride, Eptic, Skrillex, Space Laces, Murata. Yeah. Mixed down game is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Space Laces mixed down game.
Yeah.
Eptic mixed down.
Yeah, literally. I'm just like a mixed down guy.
Down like the engineering side.
Yeah.
Eptic's a crazy one.
He is.
And then they have the super crazy Master
Oh
Hand.
yeah, Master Hand, yeah.
Master Hand's crazy.
Them and
Sudden Death, yeah.
Mello, any trap coming up?
That's all that's coming up.
Yeah.
That's literally all that's coming up. I have other obviously styles. We even posted some a few months back, but coming up, yeah, just trap.
Yeah.
You'll see.
Yeah, if you like trap, you ain't ready. They're really good.
Tiff, I was there singing away to the birthday.
That's awesome.
I'm so happy trap is back. Yeah. Tiff saw the set there. It was pretty much all Hive Mind right there. That's what we're talking about. When we get a new Shadow sample pack.
Always. There's always new Shadow sample packs. That's awesome. Let's see.
It's pretty good. Any advice if I'm 16 with 70K monthly listeners? That's pretty good.
16 with 70K monthly listeners is amazing.
Like when I was 16.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I'd say you're on a really good path. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah. Keep releasing. Keep trying to get in Spotify's playlists, you know.
And also link up online with people. That was a huge thing when I was coming. It's like meeting people on back then it was like on Facebook groups and stuff. You know what I mean? Like
now it's Discord.
But now it's Discord. Like totally just link up with like-minded people and like ideally like another 16-year-old that has 70,000. You know what I mean? Like people that are like super similar, you know, that you can meet up with and kind of grow together. There's so many artists right now in EDM that I've known for 13 years online. Yeah. Just from like us just, you know what I mean, just coming up together. It's really big.
And then one day music will bring you together in person. It's always a cool moment, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Would you play on Warped Tour if it was still going? Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely. Oh wait, we're missing a lot. Oh. Okay.
All right. Let's see.
Viper, have you ever been to Spain?
No. I'm uncultured. I've only ever been to Canada and Mexico when I was like 5. But I went to Canada for the first time because we did a JOYTIME show out there in Montreal.
Yeah.
That was so fun.
Yeah.
That was a great show. But
I was
I
gonna
want to
say
go
then that's
everywhere.
also like a super like unique city within Canada. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because of just all the French and everything. So I
Yeah.
feel like that was crazy.
Yeah. The audience there goes nuts too. Go nuts.
Notoriously nuts.
Mm,
Yeah. A lot of like DJs and artists know about that. Here we go. In the ID of In the Cut that's been circulating,
yeah.
there was a different melody.
Yeah, there was. That was we were just saying before, like we were literally in the studio for the first time. We were working on this like banging our heads against the wall,
Yeah.
trying to get this melody for like 9 hours.
Doesn't happen too often. I feel like
I know,
when I
right?
work, I'm like that's good, and then I just don't touch it. You know what I mean? I'm a
Yeah.
very like I don't really like mull over stuff a lot. You know?
Yeah. Well, it got to this point where it's like, all right, like good enough for now. It'll work.
Because then
Like,
the rest of the songs should kind of like tune up a little. You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
At that point.
Yeah. And then I went home. I knew it was like on the docket to like still think about this, melody thing. And I had one of those moments where like, it's usually like this where you just kind of sit down and it just like
Just randomly
comes out. Yeah.
Lovely.
So,
Yep, that's how that happened.
yeah.
Let's see, there's some tracks. How can I improve my sound design? I feel like that's kind of vague, but at the same time, there's so many tutorials.
Yeah, there's a lot of tutorials. Like try to reference stuff. Try to practice by copying.
That's something I never did, but I could imagine is like super helpful. Is trying to reproduce your favorite song.
Yeah,
To your best ability.
It just gets you used to like what filters make what noises happen and all that kind of stuff, which is all so important. But that and just doing it a lot.
Yeah, I remember I would just obsess over YouTube tutorials like all day and just watch them all. I mean, like, granted, back then it was like only massive and silent and stuff, but Serum was around. It had just like came out. But yeah, I just remember just watching like tutorials constantly.
If I could remix any Marshmello track, which track would it be and why? Man, probably the rhythm stuff, just because like it's like hard bass music, and hard bass music is so like translatable to other bass music genres, and like I'm like a trap and like 140 like deeper dub kind of guy these days, so I feel like I always enjoy like taking one genre and just like shoving it into another, so yeah, probably the rhythm stuff for that reason. But
yeah, there's like the black sheep flip I play of movement. And it's like literally just movement, but with like a redrum.
Trap drums. Yeah, and you play that first drop, and then you play rhythm second drop. Yeah, that's right. I remember that.
That's insane.
Yeah. Hello, Pablo.
Montreal show was hella litty.
Yeah. Montreal was awesome. Let's see.
Does Viper play video games? Do you?
Yeah, I do. I don't have like as much time for it these days, but I'm like, if like I had to stop playing Call of Duty because I get too good at it, and then I'm just on it for like 7 hours.
That's all you
want
to do?
Yeah, literally. But me and my girlfriend, we like Minecraft. We're big Minecraft people.
Cool.
Yeah,
Minecraft's
awesome. Yeah.
What is the best VSTs for dubstep sound design?
Serum. Current just came out recently. It's pretty current. It's like one of the phase plant kind of like, it's like a Serum copy, but like it's a little cleaner, it's a little like more refined, but yeah, it's got a lot of cool capabilities for different things. Vital also is another
all my rhythm stuff, all the sudden death stuff, mellow death, rhythm, everything was all Vital. I don't know what it is about Vital, but sound designing for me and Vital when it comes to that style is just, I don't know.
Yeah,
it just makes more sense to me. I don't know why. The UI of it all, I don't know.
Right.
But yeah, I really like Vital.
Yeah.
And it's fun and it's like super visual too, which I really like.
Yeah, it's one of those plugins that just took like what Serum did and just refined it really well.
And I feel like it's just like very like simple. You know what I mean? It's just like the drag and drop of like the routing and everything. I really like that. But yeah, definitely Vital, Serum, and I'm gonna check out Current. I haven't.
Yeah. Why does Mellohead not have any lights anymore?
Why does Mellohead not have any lights anymore? It was very heavy. A little bit too heavy after doing it for so long. So just had to get rid of them.
Yeah.
Mello, when are you dropping those racks? And yeah, very soon. I have to get them all together.
Ooh, some racks, some Ableton
Yeah, just like
racks.
some free Ableton
Nice. That's awesome.
that like I've made for myself.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Oh, we're at Montreal with Lydia again.
Oh geez, we're missing
Okay.
a lot. Sorry guys. A lot of questions. Master chain. For me, nothing.
Same.
Yeah. No.
Literally nothing.
I have a limiter. You do nothing.
Yeah, I do nothing. I do nothing. Yeah. Yeah, just transparent. Ableton has like it's called like a hard clipper, so it's just like a clipping algorithm, but it has it built into the software itself. So my like little, I don't know, my little sauce for mastering is just like the lack of mastering and just allowing everything to run really, really hot and really, really loud and just clip straight through. And then once you render, it's not gonna like clip anymore, right? Yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's really nerdy. It's probably very boring, but 28 or 24-bit wave files don't go over 0 dB, so you could just clip.
Boom.
Anyways, yeah.
I do a Sir. It's called Sir Audio Tools standard clip, and I just put it on the default. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
But you could do any clipper, honestly.
Yeah.
As long as it's like not like too intense. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just put it on like find a clipper and put it on a default and just mix as you know what I mean, mix as you go and everything.
Yeah.
Let's see. Did you ever play RuneScape? I did.
I didn't.
You
I was
didn't?
just like just too young for the wave. Just
Gotcha.
barely.
Let's
Just
see.
getting
Sorry guys, we're
up.
reading. Any plans for a Halloween show? What? How are you?
Denied.
We'll see. Let's see.
Do you think wait, go up just a little bit. Do you think a producer who starts now to make music like dubstep nowadays can fit between today's artists? Yes. Just because like sound design is the name of the game in dubstep mostly, and there is infinite possibility with sound design, and also songwriting is so important. It's like
That's what it is, because
yeah.
like, it's like there's so many good sound designers, but sometimes, they don't get to, they don't like level up because sometimes they're like too focused on sound design and not
Yeah.
really focused on the general kind of like how easily digestible the rest of the track is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If you can accomplish the best of both worlds there, and like if you take inspirations from lots of places, like no one will ever like sound just quite exactly like you, right?
Yeah.
That's like what I do is I just combine like a lot of my influences together and just try to put them into one thing, and it always ends up being like these random unique combinations of vibes. So
Yeah, that's really well put.
standard clip is go.
Standard clip is go. Let's see. Let's go. Oh, geez.
Oh man.
Oh, yeah, Tiff's been to 20 of my shows.
Right there.
Booked my 20. Yeah,
Whoa.
I saw it on Twitter.
That's
I replied to
wild.
it. Yeah.
That's a real one right there.
That's a real one. Let's see. How hot does it get in the helmet? Very hot. I'm hot right now.
I've watched this man sweat
Yeah.
profusely.
Oh yeah, our shows have been insane.
Yeah. Yep. At Echo Stage, there was like a fan on the stage, and he's literally like walking over to the fan just like this, like let the air come in.
Even if I were to mix or miss the next mix in, I was gonna stand there and get cooler because I was too hot.
Yeah.
Mello, what headphones do you use on stage? I use custom in-ears on one ear, not two.
Do you have like line in to that?
No, it's like a
Communication.
it's a receiver, like wireless
Okay.
receiver to a little box that's like in the headphone jack in the DJ. Dude, the 360 show was a sweat box because of all the heat y'all were playing.
Yeah.
No.
Let's see.
Wait, I just saw a question and then it went away.
social media promotion for music. So so you can look at like what other people are doing, like trend wise, you know, like a big thing is like people will record their like Ableton and they'll just kind of record a simple video of like them like sitting there and vibing to their music and stuff.
I saw somebody tweet that the other day where they
Yeah.
were like,
But if that's not your vibe, like there's always, you know, there's always all kinds of outlets. Like for me, I noticed like, well, I have a huge amount of unreleased like original demos. So I don't really want to sit like in front of my webcam though and make TikToks or whatever. So
yeah. Like a
I
lot of artists just don't.
yeah.
That's like the
So
hardest part.
I just borrowed some CDJs from a friend of mine, and
Yeah.
I went to an airfield and I
Oh
recorded
yeah.
this set of just like all me mixing through all the music. But what that did is it gave me like, you know, it ended up being I think like 50 minutes or something like that of a set, and we recorded it. And then that's all these Instagram reels that you all of a sudden have, you know, that's like a little bit more interesting than just like sitting in your studio or whatever. So you can try to get creative with it too, like that, you know.
Yeah. I also really like what like Pluko's doing to promote
Oh
his
yeah.
music. I think he might be one of the best ones in the
Mm-hmm.
game right now as far as like originality of like how do I tease a song, you know what I mean, or
Yeah.
something, while also showing production techniques and showing how he looks and showing, you
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, and he just found like something that's slight, like a nice like
The mini
twist on it.
meters thing that he like
Millimeters,
custom like does
yeah,
it like
and a
transparent.
360 cam. He
Yeah,
just kind
and
of
the three
holds it.
six cam. We did that here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's right, that's right. Yeah.
It's hard though. I'd say, you know, promo and really wanting to do a lot of promo as an artist, I feel like unanimously is kind of like one of the more like, I don't not hard. It's not hard, you know what I mean? But it's like definitely feel like a part of the job of being an artist, you
Right,
know?
because you spend your like your real brain power trying to make the music, you know.
Yeah,
So.
and at that point it's your passion, you know. So like the job part, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Ed Sheeran once told me, he said, our job isn't like playing shows, like it's everything in between.
Mm,
Flying, meeting, promo,
yeah.
interviews. But like the playing shows and making music doesn't count as like being an artist. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, like you're right.
I don't know how to pronounce your name, but happy birthday, Temphoric. Temphoric, I think
I
I'm
think
right.
so.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. Oh, Slick. Slick's in here.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Wait, where'd he
What's
go?
up, David?
I don't know how to use this chat.
No questions
I
to
keep
ask, but love you
I keep
boys.
seeing questions and then they disappear and then come back
I
like
know.
what?
Yeah. Thoughts on pitching to record labels? When I was first starting out and I was trying to get on labels, which by the way, like at some point I just decided like I'm just gonna put my music out like solo, which ended up being a like a big thing for me. But um if you're trying to do labels, like my strat for a really long time, when I didn't like quite think that my music was like good enough for maybe like the label that I wanted to get on or whatever, I would choose like 5 labels and then I would send to the one that I really want to get on and then probably get denied. And then I'd send to the next one down, probably get denied. But then like somewhere along the chain, someone would take it. And like as long as you're trying to like make better music every month or whatever, you know, eventually you'll kind of climb your little personal ladder of like labels.
Yeah, I agree.
But heavy trap or wonky trap, both.
Both. Guys, quick question. Cat or dogs? Dogs.
Yeah, dogs. Easy.
Important questions.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Do both of you remember what your very first production sounded like and what did you learn from that?
Yeah. Yeah. Mine
I,
was
I unfortunately remember it.
yeah, same.
I have it somewhere.
Yeah, same. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I made like a Dead Mouse ripoff one time.
How old are
And
you?
I was 14.
Yeah, I was gonna say you must have been super young.
Yeah, 14. But what I learned from it, I learned that I'm not good and I'm gonna have to learn some things.
Yeah, I learned that it's so funny, one of the first songs I ever made, the production was not good, but I just thought it was like a mix thing. So like I like found this like mixing service, like
Mm,
where you like actually sent it to a dude
right,
who then
right.
mixed it, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be awesome. And then when
Yeah.
he sent it back, I thought he messed up because it sounded so bad. Like, but the mix was good,
Yeah,
but it didn't change the song.
right, right. Yeah.
But for some reason, I thought like, you know what
Hmm.
I mean? I thought I was doing everything right in sound design,
Yeah.
and it was just the mix was the issue.
Hmm.
So when he sent it back, I'm like, nah, man, this isn't right.
Yeah.
But it was actually just because the song was actually just bad.
Yeah, as they come. Let's see. Dogs, dog, cog. Cat dog.
Need a
Yeah.
Philly show soon. Yes, we do. Let's see. Thoughts on stems collabing or project file collabing?
Both are fine. Both are Gucci. Stems are like easy for people and
Stems are easy.
yeah, different DAWs, Ableton and what was I saying? Stems are easy for people in Ableton and FL or whatever. But I mean, if you're in Ableton and like sometimes I've done collabs with people who are in my DAW with me, like dual Ableton collabs or whatever, and I've gotten project files from people and they're like 300 tracks deep.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the project file thing. Like sometimes, like if you listen to the song and know what you want to do to the song,
Yeah.
be like, can you send me simple stems?
Right.
I need drums. Anything under 120 hertz.
Yeah.
Everything over as far as like synths goes, right? So
Yeah.
all subs. So drum subs, synths, and then maybe a few other things. But you'll get the project file and be all stoked to work on it. But it's like not the way you work. So you have like things everywhere.
Right.
And it just looks like I don't even know.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. Thomas Banished.
It's crazy how you can turn any sound into bass with sound design.
Nowadays. Yeah, for real.
Have you seen that one bass Max for Live thing?
Oh, Bassify?
Is that what it is?
Bassify? Yeah, that's by Affinity.
I was gonna say it's by a producer, right?
Yeah, and there's literally videos of people taking his
right?
talking, or they take his rack and they plug it into their Call of Duty, and they're like shooting guns in Call of Duty, and it's just coming out as like a bass. It's crazy.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Oh, like the choppiness of the like the gun, like a dubstep gun.
Yeah.
Any plans of JOYTIME shows outside of the US? That'd be sick.
Yeah, it would. Software for sets, rekordbox.
Rekordbox.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it keeps like popping around.
Oh yeah, it does.
Viperactive, you're crushing it.
Thank you, Lodian. I appreciate that.
Marshmello Warzone skin, that'd be sick.
True. They get me back onto Call of Duty again.
Any recent production epiphanies? That's a good question.
Oh.
Wait, I definitely do.
Okay, what's yours? Yeah, you're like, which one?
Yeah, which one? Mid-side EQing for me.
Oh, mid-side EQing.
Even though that's like generally what I should have learned a long time ago. I just learned like I've been doing that same thing just way harder in a way harder way.
Yeah.
Than doing mid-side EQing like actually now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was something I did recently and I've been talking to people about. We talked about it a lot.
Yeah.
It makes sense now to me. It's just still hard.
Yeah, mine's tiny and insignificant, but in Ableton, if you're like trying to automate something and like you're dragging the little dot and let's say you're trying to get it to like 100 and it's in the middle of 200 and 0 and you're dragging your little dot up and you'll be at like 199 and then you'll be at like
the automation?
What I'm saying? Barely. And I just found out that you can right click and just type your number in. I just found that out.
Ableton?
Yeah.
I never do that.
There you go.
On video, I just found that out.
That's awesome. Yep. Small but important.
Also, guys, yes. So I'm just gonna say this now. JOYTIME 4 is coming very, very soon.
Oh.
Since you guys have been asking for a while. Yeah, officially. Officially. It's almost done. Let's go. All right, there you go. Now you guys know. And now the chat's going super fast.
Right.
JOYTIME 4. Why is rekordbox? Okay, cool.
Why is rekordbox industry standard? Because CDJs.
Because it just is.
Yeah.
CDJs are a pioneer.
Yep.
It's native to CDJs, and CDJs are, you know what I mean, like the industry standard.
Yeah.
All right, let's do one more.
Cool.
Let's see. Let's wait for the right one. Let's see. It's so hard to choose the last question.
I know, right? Well, as a quick aside, any tips on making drums sound better? Transient
Okay.
shaper. Transient shaper.
Transient shaper.
Yep.
Is definitely Skrillex put me on that one.
Yeah. So good.
Okay, let's do this last one. Were there any challenges you ran into making in the cut? Minus the
9-hour melody session.
9-hour melody session. And then I remember I was like, dude, how do you make these drums so loud? And then that's when you told me that you don't do anything on your master.
Yeah. Yeah. It actually came together so like organically.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, we swapped like the drops, remember?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, drop two used to be drop one, and drop one used to be drop two. There's also another drop in like a secret
Oh, yeah, I
VIP
forgot.
version.
Oh,
Yeah,
I forgot.
yeah.
Yeah. Shout that out.
If you go to the Mello shows, you'll hear it snuck into the set somewhere sometimes. But
Yes.
yeah. But we
Cool.
we had to decide between those two, and yeah, eventually we were like, yo, drop two needs to be drop one. But yeah, came together really
But
well.
yeah, cool. We're good.
Fire. Yeah.
Sweet.
Cool. Well, thanks, guys.
Yeah, thank you guys for hanging out, and yeah, sweet. Awesome. All right,
Much
everybody, have a good
love.
day.
Peace.
Peace.